Okay, we got the Lions versus Minnesota, Week 16. So Detroit is favored by 3.5. I'm going to take Detroit. The model is slightly mixed. In fact, I'd say it's more than slightly. It's just mixed. So the model gives Detroit a 56% chance to win, which comes out to about a 1.5 point spread. When we come over to the box plot, is that point spread widens a bit to about 3 points, 27-24. And then when we come to the uh, adjustment, is it flip flops. It says Minnesota. So the reason why I'm not going to go with that is, remember, half of these games were played by Kirk Cousins. They've been struggling to find a quarterback. They got Nick Mullins in there that last game. It looked pretty good. I'm also guessing that a little bit of video, they should be able to figure that out. Overall, both these teams have something to play for, so it's going to be worth watching. Detroit's a stronger team all the way around. This part about uh, the defensive pass, that certainly is a concern. They're not very good on that, so we'll see how they straighten that out. And Minnesota is not a bad team. I can only imagine where they'd be with Kirk Cousins. But that notwithstanding, they got a strong rush. Which, by the way, I would point out that when they had Kirk Cousins, that rushing rank was really poor. But since they've had to rely on it, that's one of the things that drives that up as well. The more that you have to use one tool, the more likely the better it's going to get. Let's take a look at some of the performance charts here as well. So definitely a noticeably stronger running game here for Detroit. About the same passing game, but again, these numbers over here for Minnesota take and consider Kirk Cousins. Realistically speaking, they've been down more like in this range with some of the quarterbacks, and we'll see what happens with Nick Mullins as well. We come over here to the right. Um, Definitely both teams, when I look over here for Detroit, is looking like, hey, they might have some problems with some sacks. But when I come over here to those types of interceptions is just not going to work. Uh, Interestingly, is it shows that Minnesota's had some explosion, but again, a lot of that was with Kirk Cousins. When we come down here with Detroit, you actually see quite a bit more explosion as well. So, and oftentimes that's going to make a big difference in the game. So, anyhow, if you found this helpful, if you like what you listen to, click like and subscribe. If you got a question or comment, drop me a note.